Alex and I are very committed to the idea of finding a new apartment in Beijing. However, we don't actually know if we really want to move or not. So, to start off our journey just really small, we're starting to go to some of the neighborhoods that we think we might be interested in and just doing walks around the neighborhoods. So we've kind of narrowed it down to like, ooh, there goes the train! So we've narrowed it down to kind of 3 different subway stops that we might be interested in. And so we're just walking around those areas, and we've seen some of the houses or the apartments in those spots. So before we even came to Beijing, we were looking on the very foreign-friendly Wellcee, which has a smaller pool of just like really foreign-friendly places. And that was like a good place to start, just to see what was in our neighborhood, how much things cost, how much space you could get for what it was worth. Then we moved to another app, which was 58, and that was okay. But then my friend from work told me about the app for LianJia, which we've seen the locations in the stores for, and like we knew that that's like the biggest rental agency company, but I just didn't have the app. So we have the app and now we're using it, and it's actually really good because it has a map function where you can see where they are and you can really look at it on the map, which is really nice. So that's how we've been saving most of our we're gonna get a recommendation from a real estate agent that a friend of ours used, and maybe look at the same building that they live in, since we know we have first-hand recommendation of where some spots are good. So let's conclude our neighborhood walk. Let's go. Apartments in China are just so crazy. There's usually a couple pros and cons, a place that looks perfect, and you're like, yes, it has basically everything you want. Usually, except for the bathroom. When we go to tour some of the places, we'll probably be able to show you some examples. But usually, the bathroom has your sink, your toilet, and your shower all in one, and there's no separate shower divider, and that's usually one of the big difficulties when we're looking for places. We're also looking at mostly fully furnished apartments, which isn't hard to find here in Beijing. So sometimes some of the furnishings and the things that it comes with are really good, and sometimes they're not so good, but you see the potential. I'm really good at seeing an apartment and imagining the potential of if there's just like other people's like belongings and stuff there. I can really imagine it without everything and see just like the basic foundations, which I think is good. I've also really learned from experience that you can't judge a book by its cover, and lots of the apartments here can look a little bit dingy on the outside, but it's not until you get inside to actually look at the apartment that you can really tell how nice it is, and it can be super contrasting differences. Keep going.
Oh, we're gonna keep going. I was just
Yeah. I was feeling like I could compromise a nice apartment, good price, for this location. But now that we've been here and fully walked around, we were here 2 days ago and we walked south, and today we walked north. And after walking north, I'm really coming to the conclusion that this is not the location that's gonna be best for us. It's a little far, it's a little remote. It's not one of the subway stops that has one of the main like malls and shops and complexes. And I'm just like, I don't think that it's gonna be the right choice. So that's why we're doing the walk-arounds. And now we're gonna go up to the next stop that has the big mall, and I think that that's gonna be a better idea. To this day, there's still one thing that I'm a little bit confused about the subway system. I know that it's not polite to be eating on the subway and you're not allowed to eat on the subway, but I never see people with like coffee or drinks or anything. And is it that you're not allowed to bring drinks on the Beijing metro? Or people just don't, or I just never see people with drinks. I don't know, because I was like, oh, I could get a Mr. Snowman here. But then I was like, well, because we're gonna get on the subway and go one stop, so I'll wait till the next stop and see if I can find a Mr. Snowman there. Because I don't think you're allowed to have drinks on the subway. Are you?
Next stop at Tiananmen Dong, Tiananmen Xi. To Beijing subway. This train.
See, this is like the bustling, busy area that we're like excited to be part of the community and not be like so alone. And I came and got my favorite cocoa drink, and now we'll go walk around a little bit.
Onward.
Access to skewers at any time.
Yeah, that's really nice actually.
Or yogurt. We saw that same.
Always more yogurt. And so many tea shops. I love that there's also like a million different places. Like right across the street is Auntie Jenny, and then there's Dian, and then like we just passed another Coco, and then like.
And then it's Mr. Snowman.
Mr. Snowman. LianJia is right here.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a Lulu Cha here somewhere. You know, like all these things.
Lulu Cha's inside. It's too fancy to
Yeah,
get here.
that's true.
It's got to be in the fancy indoor section for that one.
Yeah. Talakan. We're going? Okay, in we go. Following the robot.
The robot and the Tesla.
What's the name of
This mall just has everything.
Yeah.
Imagine if we lived near here, we could just come here any night. Well, we can still just come here any night. It just takes more commitment.
Yeah. If the other neighborhood.
Imagine if we could walk.
The other neighborhood, we would get here in like 15 minutes.
I just don't know what to do. It's the next day. I'm wearing the same shirt to walk to work. I had a good sleep on it. We're still just really weighing the pros and cons. Honestly, there's so many pros and cons. Like today, I just came down this lovely walking path. I'm like, oh, if I leave a little bit early, I can have such a nice walking path to get to work. This is in my neighborhood where I live now, and it's so beautiful. There's so many factors, there's so many things. I'm really just not at the point yet where I've decided. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'll keep you updated. I've been listening to the new Ed Sheeran album, which I haven't really seen advertised or like talked about a lot, but it like just came out, and it's so good. And I have a nice work day today. I'm excited. This is so beautiful. I just love this weather where it's like starting to get cold. And people are like, ooh, it's cold. And I'm like, no, it's Canadian summer. I prefer it. One of the other apps that we were looking at is ZiRoom. And it had some good ones on it too. So, trying to just take a look. I've come kind of a long way on the subway today just to find a bagel, but I've heard that this is one of the best, and I've never tried it, and I always meant to, and I knew that there's this nice walk by the water and that this would be a nice day to do it. Admittedly, I am a little bit cold in my shorts today, but it's still nice, so I'm not complaining. And I'm almost at the bagels. I love bagels. Let's go find some bagels. I've walked over to Chaoyang Park for a little walk around the park. I don't think I've walked around this park before, but I end up in the same scenario that I've been in before, where I see all these cute little boats and I think, oh, I'd like to go for a little boat ride, but then I think, it's just me. Maybe I'll just walk around and look at the pretty boats. The weather is so perfect, it's warmed up just a tad, which is exactly what I figured it would be like today with this weather. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This week was also Canadian Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving happens in October and American is in November. And that's just because in Canada, if we waited until November to celebrate at the same time that America does, all of the food that people are getting from the garden would be frozen because it would already be really cold. So it's the exact same thing, it's just a month earlier. And when we're living in different places around the world, usually restaurants and things do not celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving, they only do American in November. So when we saw that Lily's American Diner was doing a Canadian Thanksgiving set, I was so excited, and I tried to get all my friends together and go and try their Thanksgiving set, and I like called in advance and booked and everything, and I was like, oh, I hope that they have room for us. I was only calling a couple days in advance, and there was like no one there on that first night. It was 3 nights, so it might have been really busy the next 2 nights, but that night there really wasn't hardly anyone there. But it was honestly like the perfect Thanksgiving dinner. Like, it had everything that I want in a Thanksgiving dinner. The turkey was really good, the cranberry sauce, the gravy, the mashed potatoes, vegetables, like it was everything. And then they had pumpkin pie at the end, and the pumpkin pie was pretty good. It was pretty good. So it was really, really nice. We're across in the Reading Dome. This is such a cute little coffee shop. I brought Alex to the park that's here. I've been to this park twice, and I was hoping we could catch the last of the season for the boating, but I don't see any boats, so we're gonna go investigate. But this is so cute, and they had a nice coffee for Alex and everything. I'm definitely not gonna be reading a novel anytime soon in Chinese, but I just thought it was cool, so I wanted to show you. What'd you find over here?
It's very cute.
Yeah, it's really cute, right?
Yeah.
Super cute. We found the boats. 4-seater electric laser warship. Or the 5-seater dolphin. I would just prefer the dolphin because it's way cuter. There's no one on the lake. There's like nobody on the lake boating right now, but the office is open and there's a guy sitting here, so I think that we can go on the lake and we're just gonna have the whole lake to ourselves. I love that.
Speeding around the lake.
Yeah, we're gonna speed. Look, this is the warship.
There's a big gun on it.
It's got guns on the front.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I don't want that.
We're gonna dolphin.
I want a cute dolphin for show. You have a leaf in your hair.
Nature is just giving you presents.
Yes. Alex had his trial Chinese lesson this morning.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. My teacher was nice. The woman like from the company who came to talk to me after was nice, and she was just like, yeah, let's talk about like what taking lessons with us looks like. Everyone was just really nice. I had a great time. I still feel like I should be able to speak better than I can.
Same.
But that's the whole point of taking lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We are gonna get better. Yeah, I want to get much better at just having like basic conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
然后这个是1个小时起价，1个小时
1 hour, yeah.
然后再回来。
哦哦，好的，
1个小时。
谢谢。
1个小时，谢谢。
你好。I'm so excited! As with everything we did for the entire month of September, we have the entire lake to ourselves. Thank you, Alex, for booking out the entire lake.
I'm here to help.
This one's for us.
Careful.
Oh, I'm a good driver. Oh,
Careful, Lauren, if you hit another boat.
what happens?
I mean, nothing.
Can I go slower or no?
You just have a straight line.
How do I go slower?
There is no slower. There's one speed.
Okay, but that was kind of fast though, getting in there. How do I park and stuff?
I'll park.
Yeah. Got your what coffee?
Don't you mean my boat coffee?
No, your boat coffee. We've upgraded from a walk coffee to a boat coffee.
Should we be boat people, Lauren? Should we go retire somewhere and have a boat?
No. We should not. section of our house. The
Yeah.
table. You could have brought your picnic over here.
That's true. We could have brought home.
There was a spot for your coffee just there.
We're here at the park. What have we done?
We
Why
didn't.
didn't we bring KFC?
Well, I was gonna say we didn't bring our picnic blanket.
Yeah.
I have my picnic blanket. I have my picnic mat. I have glasses. I have the plastic glasses and everything.
Yeah. We could have had a whole
Could
party.
have brought the champagne and had it on the boat.
Could have had a pie way.
Wait, that would have been so cool. All the kids in the back,
Driver, start your engine.
prepared.
The cat is staring at me as I take this video.
Where's the cat?
On your shoulder.
Oh. I was like, where's the cat?
No, there's just the one cat from your sweater that's like stuck out of the life jacket, and it's just like right there staring into the camera.
Oh. Some of the leaves are starting to change color, and we're going for a little walk around the park before we exit out the other side. I did do this like a month ago, so hopefully I can remember which way to go. Let's go. It's just a little walk,
Yeah.
and then we'll go find some food.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Some leaves. It's been so long since we have had an autumn.
That's true.
I love autumn.
There's no autumn in the desert.
Nope. This looks very exciting. Yes, we're at our favorite restaurant, but we are trying new things.
2 new things.
2 new things. Maybe you just mix them all together, I don't know.
I'm doing it now.
Cucumber. Just some casual shopping at Polo Walk. Tommy Gregorio Macomcors.